Let's go to the Etihad. Manchester City faced Everton. It was an Everton team that, had good success with clean sheets, 8 clean sheets this season, mostly in the league, against a Man City team that Phil Foden was in great form, a City team that can score from anywhere. I have to say, for 70 minutes of the game, Everton's team were okay and were frustrating City a little bit. The football wasn't great, wasn't quite as fluid as we've seen, a little bit flat.
Very flat.
A little quiet at the ground, and kind of wondering, is it going to be one of those days?
Yeah, we were, and sometimes, Rob, and I think we've played, listen, we didn't play in teams as good as Manchester City, but we played in teams before where it is flat.
Yeah,
the stadium's a little
happen,
flat. Maybe they've had some good, and it's hard to get going again. Now, of course, the story of this game is the guy up front. They've got Erling Haaland. He's still joint top scorer going into this game.
Yeah, he had 14 goals. He missed nearly
2 months.
Yeah.
So the story was what it's like to have a world-class finishing striker at your club was it Jim Beglin, kind of tidy up a scruffy performance with a victory. Yeah. And that's what he gives you. You just talked about it there with Arsenal. Maybe haven't got that guy. Maybe they can get that amount of goals and set pieces. But it was an Erling Haaland story for me, Rob. And the first goal with the right foot finish was clean as a whistle. The second one, he's strong. He makes it's a typical Erling Haaland run with the assist pass from De Bruyne. Good finish, strong, and that's it.
Yeah, job done.
There ain't a lot more to say about the performance, because they'll play better than that. And I always think when they haven't got Kevin De Bruyne and you haven't got somebody like Bernardo Silva,
your
little flary, technical, creative types, they sometimes can be a little lacking on that.
Was Foden wider, and we saw him play a little more central against Brentford, where he could influence the game? I just felt he was on the periphery of the game.
Yeah,
he couldn't get involved as much.
Well, Doku played on the left.
Yeah.
The game before that, which he was buzzing and was brilliant, I think against Brentford.
In the middle,
he was on the left side coming
in field.
So he was a little quieter. He was a little quieter. But that's what Pep does, Rob, doesn't he? He changes it all around. We do his lineups. We got no idea really. The back four, we like. Well, Akanji probably play right. Probably Nathan Ake's left-footed will play left back. It's so hard to try and predict their team. Akanji was left. Ake was centre back, and Stones played right back. Mateus Nunes was a little quiet. I like him. New signing from Wolverhampton Wanderers, didn't do a ton. It was just a quieter game. Yeah. But again, the big striker's the story. Thank you very much. 2-0, job done.
And from Everton's point of view, lived to fight another day. Did what you'd expect. Well set up, made it difficult at times. Couldn't quite get things going off Calvert-Lewin. Couldn't get support up. Once or twice they did nick the ball, didn't they? And had maybe better opportunities where picked the wrong pass, didn't make the right thing. And in City, that's going to happen 2, 3, 4 times max in a game. You've got to make the most of one of those.
And we say about Man City being flat, but Everton defended well to start with. They're frustrated. They're in good shape. And what I always find fascinating is that Everton conceded the first goal, and then second half, wasn't it?
Yeah, both of them. Yeah.
Then they're 1-0 down, and the commentators say, "This is better from Everton. This is more football. They look a lot better now."
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
on you come.
We know what's happening next because of that, because of them coming out and being.
You got to get a goal.
Then the spaces are there. Kevin De Bruyne gets a ball, and the rest is history. So that's how hard it is to play against City, Rob. You come out against them a little bit to have a go to play, then you're vulnerable if you give the ball away.
Absolutely, and you're vulnerable to Erling Haaland. He punishes you, 16 Premier League goals of the season, appetite back, and City motoring again, Rob, and went top of the table for a few hours before Liverpool played.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.